small business owner just shipped a production invoicing feature by sending a Serbian voice note. No developer, no meeting, no code review. Under 2 hours from voice note to live deploy. If you've ever been quoted 15,000 euros for a custom tool and walked away, this is the moment that quote stops being your only option. Most YouTube videos pitch Claude Code to developers. They're missing the bigger story. By the end of this video, you'll see exactly how a non-coder operator owns their own software. I'm Lazar. I run 3 production systems built this way. Let's start with what Claude Code actually is. Claude Code is an agentic command line tool. It reads your code base, edits files, runs terminal commands, executes tests, and commits changes. That's the technical definition. Now here's the part nobody on YouTube tells you. The real unlock isn't that it makes developers faster. It's that it makes the business owner the actual product owner. Let me show you what that looks like in practice. We run a custom invoicing platform for a small business in Serbia. The owner doesn't code. He's never opened a terminal. He's never read a line of Python. But he owns his software. Last week he sent a voice note describing a new rule. When a client pays in installments, the invoice PDF needs a specific footer in Cyrillic, showing the remaining balance and the next due date. In the old world, that's a ticket, a meeting, a quote. 2 weeks of back and forth with a developer who half understands the business. In our world, I transcribed the voice note, pasted it into Claude Code with 1 sentence of context, and Claude Code did the rest. It opened the invoice generator file. It located the footer rendering function. It added the new branch. It wrote a test with 3 sample invoices. It ran the tests. It committed the change with a clean message. I reviewed the diff for 90 seconds. We deployed. Live in production under 2 hours. 0 meetings. 0 developer hours build. The code base that runs this business is around 14,000 lines. Roughly 80% of it was written by Claude Code. The operator describes behavior in plain language. Claude Code writes the code. The human ships. That's the mental model shift. Stop thinking AI helps developers code faster. Start thinking AI lets the person with the business problem own the solution directly. Now let me be honest about the limits, because every other video skips this part. Claude Code is not magic. It doesn't set itself up. Someone with engineering judgment has to do the boring foundation work first. The repo structure. The deploy pipeline. The test harness. The CLAUDE.md file that tells Claude Code the business rules, the conventions, the things it must never break. That's roughly 10% of the total work, and it's where a senior engineer still earns their fee. Once that foundation exists, the operator runs the other 90% in plain language. So here's the stack we use for clients who want this. WSL Ubuntu running on a small home server or a cheap VPS. 1 repo per product. A CLAUDE.md file at the root that acts as the operator's instruction manual. If you're a small business owner who's been quoted 15,000 euros for a custom tool and walked away, we set up the Claude Code environment, the repo, the CLAUDE.md file, and the guardrails so you can ship features by describing them. See real client builds at BizflowAI.io. Hit subscribe and ring the bell so the next breakdown finds you.